Why not?
Hey.
Hello. Okay, for the first part of Sherlock Holmes was even released, there was talk of a sequel. How did you guys react when you heard that there's really going to be a part 2?
They dragged it out for a while. We were talking about it when we were doing press for the first, because we were getting really good response. And I loved what Robert said, which was that, you know, if enough people liked it, then we'd do another one. And that seemed to be the case. And then there were various conversations about what we were going to do, but they held on for a while before they actually went, and you're going.
Yes.
I was very excited though.
Yeah, but did you have any fears in view of the fact that the first one was so successful and because of the expectations of the fans? How was that, making a second one?
I don't want to sound overconfident, but I've never had any fears. I've always felt very confident in this company. You know, he's an incredibly hard worker. Guy's an incredibly hard worker. We've got an incredible team of producers, writers. It's a very creative and very driven group, and it's a real team effort.
Yeah, we never
in the
let
best
go.
sense of the word. So I was never. I was never anything but confident.
No, I'm trying to think of what Joel was saying about Susan, the producers, and us. It was like a dog with a frisbee. We just didn't want to ever take our eyes off the prize. So, like Jude said, we were talking about this 2 years ago, and many of the things we were talking about, flying around doing press for the first Sherlock, are what became A Game of Shadows.
Yeah.
Okay, and the chemistry between the two of you on the screen is amazing, and the dialogues between Dr. Watson and Sherlock Holmes are so funny. How would you describe your relationship in real life? Come on.
How do we do that?
It's like being in marriage counselling. I mean, being asked that.
He's great, but I wish he paid a little bit more attention to me in our off hours. I mean, it was our anniversary, and you don't even remember.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, I'll have to
Sunday I was
remember.
like, oh God, we have to remember the day though, don't we? Mark it. Send flowers and stuff. It's not like their relationship.
No.
But our relationship fuels their relationship without any animosity. Although there's not much animosity between them. I think almost every time they have a little bit of a bicker, it's almost like one of them saying, you know, be careful, rather than, you know what I mean? Or, I really care about you, but they never dare actually say that.
Well, also, quiet as it's kept, Jude is a very even-tempered person. There would be times when we were in the production of the film, I'd be literally just clung to the ceiling like a cat. And you know, you'd come in, and everybody said it, noticed it. There'd just be times you come in and say, okay, things seem a little excited here. So what are we doing? What are we shooting today?
Okay, Robert, Susan, your wife, is one of the producers. How is working with a person you know so well? Is it harder or easier?
Well, thank you for jogging my memory that Susan is my wife.
As opposed to me, you mean?
We love her. She's the kind of missing integer here.
Man, it's probably easier for me to say this. She's amazing on this film. She's the one who's always done her homework. And then even if I come in thinking like, I did my homework last night, she stayed up 4 hours longer than me and made her homework, like bound her homework and embossed it and did it all. She drives us, pushes us, and also catches us when, like, little tiny details, which I think this film, a friend of mine saw it the other day and just kept saying, oh, I love how absolutely everything is resolved and you think something's left undone and then it's not. She's a master of that. And she kept reminding us that if we do this, then we have to do that later on. And having that kind of a brain on a set is really, really important on a project like this.
Plus, she's cute.
That's true. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.